No, life is cool though. Like I'm very comfortable. I'm in a very like peaceful place right now. I think I'm a little bit too comfortable because
Yeah,
I haven't shit. I don't feel like I've been, you feel me, going hard in my bag like I usually be. Like I'm in my bag, but like, man,
yeah.
it be the shit that I be feel like I'm always pressed for time. Like I feel like I don't have enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do.
That's like
And
my favorite saying. Ain't enough time in the day.
but at the same time, I still give myself like grace. I give myself, that time because I'm human. You feel me? Like we sometimes you gotta be, it's other shit that you have that's priority.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
sometimes you gotta lower that percent of doing something and actually, you feel me, focusing on another. But as long as you still like being consistent and like even with your mindset, like it's gonna get stronger because you gonna keep you gonna keep doing it because that's what you really want to do. So like I still give myself grace,
Hmm.
but I feel like I could be like in my bag right now, but I don't know.
Mm. So let's talk about the poetry you've been writing.
I do write. I still write. I write all the time.
Oh, I got a spot for you.
Do you?
I got a spot for you on
What they
Shorty.
do? They do open portrait.
So it's a spot. It's like on 47 College Grove though, on Shorty. But they do. So what they do is it was like from 7 to 11 last night. So what you do is they give you a topic and you don't write till you get there. And so it's
Mhm.
like people there for like the first 2 hours just sitting. They got different rooms with tables and shit. People just in there, the lights low and shit. They just sitting in there writing and shit. And then
Oh, I like
at the
that.
like the end, everybody go up and then do their poem like we got some first timers in here. We got all type of shit. That shit was just all type of people, and they give you a subject. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
nice. You
Yeah,
liked it.
that shit was dope. I just like that shit crazy. I think.
Did you write?
What? Of course not. I'm
You
not.
so
I'm,
fucking
I'm
late.
not with that shit.
I,
I leave that shit to y'all. I leave that shit to professionals.
what you mean? You could.
All right. I don't get in front of cameras and microphones. I get behind them.
You ain't even have to do that part. You could have just wrote.
Nah, hell no. That shit
You ain't
whack.
into that.
Hell no. Not at all.
That's dope though. Like
Yeah,
that
that
sounds like
was a whole
something
bunch
that
of
I
dope
wanna.
niggas on
Yeah.
shorty. Like no bullshit.
But that's the type of shit that I wanna like host and do.
Yeah, we need some shit like that
I
out
just
west.
haven't
Shorty.
like I've been playing like I got a whole event space like I've been headed. But it's just about the time. I really gotta, man.
It's you just gotta do that shit.
Yeah,
You just gotta do it.
that's true.
Sure, you make time for what you want to do. Sure.
That's the true saying. That's the true saying. That's what I meant about what I said earlier though. Like I'm choosing. I am choosing what I'm putting my time into.
Mm-hmm.
And I like at this time, like I just felt like I cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma wait.
So
Like I got it's a process.
for sure, always. So back that mic up a little. All right. So that's back it, push it back. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So you said you've been writing still. Like any
Mhm.
any new projects you've been like planning or thinking about that you want to talk about, or any
Um,
ideas you've been thinking about publishing or anything.
like I'm still like working with that. As far as what I said last time, releasing a new book,
Mm-hmm.
I have been like just writing, and I'm a picky writer, so
Mm-hmm.
I notice that it's just a lot of stuff that you have to do um as a certain type of poet.
Mm-hmm.
Like with me, I've always been like over good with like English and you know um just all type of things to do that's educational with writing. So I feel like I ain't even been like my head ain't been in the books.
Mm-hmm.
My head ain't been in the books. Your wordplay, it has to be on point. Um, Emotional, like sometimes you gotta literally get into character. And when I was younger, I used to do all that shit like
Mhm.
on stage, literally like. And now it just seems like, nah, girl, you gotta go harder. So I'm real. I'm trying to be real. Give myself grace.
Mhm.
That's literally what like. If I could have a title of my life right now, and I was putting out a book, it would probably be like, give myself grace or something like that, because that's just the stage that I am. Like I'm in an era where I'm just like comfortable, but I be like, yeah, maybe I am a little too comfortable.
Mhm.
But I'm blessed, so it's like I can't complain right now.
For sure.
It's just a process that I'm in. It's just an era that I'm in. So I feel like I just got over. Um, I was hitting like high milestones. Like I feel like I still like I'm really the shit. Like, cause I did what I wanted to do,
Mhm.
and now I'm still doing what I want to do, and I'm acknowledging that I could be going harder in what I want to do. Like it's just stages that you go through as a businesswoman or whatever you're trying to do. Everybody be thinking shit is perfect, and that's not what it is all the time. Sometimes you just you be like, yeah, I'm doing my shit, but you can go harder. Okay, now let's set out these priorities. Let's see what needs to be, let's what needs to be done. Like, what can I put more time into? Because a lot of people don't understand that even with self care, like getting enough rest and this and that, like it's a lot of shit that you need to, be locked in on when you just want to be well rounded as a person. Like, far as being healthy, successful,
Mhm.
just on your shit.
For sure.
And
You talking about rest? You just mad at me. I gotta go to work in the motherfucking morning. Sure, I do not get no rest, boy.
yeah, I don't never get no rest.
I be that nigga. Ain't no time in the day on shorty. I've been doing all this work, so now I'm finna do my shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't spend all day at my 9 to 5, do 10 hours in that bitch, and then come home and just eat, get in the shower, and then go to bed. I
Yeah,
can't do that shit. I feel
yeah,
like that's a waste of my day.
yeah.
Even though I made money to pay the
But you
bills and
still
shit,
gotta
but
put in
yeah,
grind
I gotta
too.
do, you know what I'm saying, something that make me happy. Even if I don't edit nothing, I wanna play my
Yeah,
game or some goofy ass shit like that. So I definitely feel you on that. And sometimes, but sometimes it has to be the right time. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's
So
that's true.
that goes into part of it as well. So, um, glad to hear that you're still writing. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
definitely think
every
you're a dope
day.
writer. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can't wait till some new shit to come out to add to the bookshelf, because I don't even read books on Shorty. I don't even got no books on the bookshelf. You know, the only books I got on Shorty.
Period. That's
On Shorty. I lied. My boy wrote a book and put me in it. My fault. On Shorty. He did like a picture book. Like he did the whole book on, like, I want to say Canva. I'm sure
who?
on Canva it's like a
Oh, okay.
like a app that you
Yeah,
use. Like it's all like clip art.
yeah. Canva is a really good website. I had started looking into
That's
Canva
what he
too.
made that on. That 290 more picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So yeah, he another dope dude. He another dope young brother who will publish art. And I want to say it's one more that's leaving me. But y'all doing y'all thing though. I think
You don't have one of his
I got the book somewhere around here. I'm sure.
uh
But oh yeah, and then I
what
made
was
a
it
I made
called?
another published art. It's called Lil Shorty Love on
Little
Shorty.
Shorty Love.
Yeah, on Shorty.
It was good.
Yeah.
Like, what's your rating? I'm being messy. Okay, I'm sorry. You laughing.
Why you gotta do me like that, homie? Oh Shorty.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
feel sorry. Well, no, I was just
It's a great
asking.
book, man. On Shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
be doing that shit though. That's
yeah,
what's
for
up though.
sure.
Shout out to him.
And then I interviewed somebody named Charity Dunn. She had like a crazy story. She was like an author, and she just did like her story, like a crazy story. And I ain't got a chance to read that neither yet, but she told me everything that
You
was
saying
about it.
crazy story like it's
It's a
like
crazy.
you
I'm gonna send
know.
you the link.
You gotta read it. Yeah,
She
send me the link.
told she told me the
Send me the
whole
link.
story. I'm sure I'm gonna read. I got it though. I got it. Yeah. Well, enough about me though. I'm sure. Let's get into a couple of these current events, man. So coming up, man, we got not man. I'm sorry. I need to. We need to do better with that. So coming up, we got the presidential election. Do you follow that at all, or are you a registered voter? What's your views on that?
I am definitely a registered voter, but I don't. I'm not voting
Hmm. Why not?
because I don't feel the need to vote.
Hmm.
I feel like when we vote, people are not even educational about that. Like they're only paying attention to the president. You gotta pay attention to everything. The Senate, the judges, you feel me? You gotta know who is who and what they all stand for. What is it, that you wanna support.
Hmm.
You can't just get on there and say, okay, I'm gonna vote for Trump and bubble everything else, and just doing some shit. Like, dog.
For sure. That's
But
something I always
I
said
feel
too,
like
though.
we our generation, like we are, trying to really stay on top of certain shit though. Like we all knowledgeable, we all
Hmm.
can see what's going on. Like
Hmm.
we ain't no dumb motherfuckers for real.
For
Like
sure.
a lot of people talk down on like the younger generation, but we are very alert.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. I'm the old generation now. So.
it was not the old generation. Like what? You want to be old so bad?
Oh, shorty. Nah, I'm just these young shorties make me feel old, man. But what's your views on Donald Trump? How you feel about dude? Do you think that
Donald Trump.
assassination attempt was real, or do you think like Joe Biden them sent that shit his way?
I mean, politics is dirty, so you just never know.
Mm.
Um, yeah, you just never fucking know. Politics is dirty, and shit, they should have shot his head.
Damn,
But
we gonna have to blank that out. You can't be saying that on the internet.
yeah, I
No, I was just
can't be
playing.
saying it on the
I was
internet, dog.
playing. Oh, sure. Freedom of speech. Freedom.
Yeah, he a goofy. He man, Donald Trump a goofy for real.
Okay. So was you a fan of the Stimmies when he was in office? How did you?
That was my money. What you mean?
That's your money. So why Biden ain't give us our money?
What money? What money Biden should have gave us?
We're gonna get to Biden. We're gonna get to Biden.
Come on, let's talk about it.
Biden has retired. So this is the thing.
I
Biden,
would, but you know what's crazy?
he's
I was
either
gonna vote for Trump, but once it's crazy though. Like my
Joe.
views is crazy for
Why
real.
was you gonna vote for him and change your mind? What made you change your mind?
For one, Biden wasn't gonna have a chance in that office, man. But I feel like Kamala, she do got a chance. And I have like did some of my research on her, but like I'm still doing my research on her too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Is she black?
at first I'm just like something ain't really feel right about her,
Cause she
but
ain't black.
it ain't about what you feel, it's about, what's facts. So, I started trying to look into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, look, I ain't got time. I don't even want to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yeah,
got
me
to a point
neither.
where I don't even want to vote.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah, it's definitely the worst of two evils. Uh, my views on Joe Biden is he either been dead for like 6 months and that's like a robot or something,
why the
or
fuck
he got like dementia or
you
Alzheimer's or
really
something.
think that a robot center?
Boy, them the
Please.
presidents, boy, ain't no telling what they got on shore. That man
Okay.
be tweaking. That man either been dead, and this why whatever her name is, why she not whatever the fuck it is. I've been drinking, y'all. But anyway, why she not good for the job is, first of all, she be trying to act like she black.
Mhm.
That rubbed me the wrong way. Like I hate when people do that shit. Like you you acting to be a part of the struggle.
But
Like
all
being
of
black
them,
dope as hell, but you don't wanna be getting, you ain't getting harassed by the police part, the being from the hood part, you ain't getting all that part. You just trying to kick it on shorty for the
yeah,
black vote on shorty.
she be blowing you.
Then they like we supposed to vote for her, but she was just kicking it with the dead man. Like you knew he was dead, you knew he wasn't fit to run office, but you sitting there next to him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we should supposed to let you keep doing what the fuck you been doing?
I feel like
And then the immigrants, the migrants on shorty, that's the icing on the cake. That's the icing on the cake,
yes,
shorty.
they everywhere. They everywhere.
It would have been cool if they would just been everywhere, but they gave their ass too much money, shorty.
Yeah, I heard that shit make me want to run one of their ass. So every time I see it,
I ain't give a
how the
shit.
fuck y'all out here getting money?
Money, link. I was just watching the news. This was like a month ago. Driver's license on shorty.
A
Oh,
driver's license? Hell no.
driver's license. What? You know how many
I
Venezuelans that brought
I
me
know
my
it's
Uber
a lot of
Eats?
their ass that be out here.
On shorty. You know how many Venezuelans that brought me my Uber Eats? On shorty. They be out here. On shorty. Out here. Getting money. Gang banging. On
Do you feel
shorty.
like it's gonna be a war?
Who?
With anybody?
With the Venezuela?
Yeah. No, well, I'm just saying, like, with everything going on.
With like the World War or anything like that? It's always been war. Like ever since, you know what I'm saying? Since motherfuckers was killing people with rocks and arrows and shit. So
Yeah.
just like it was a World War I, it was a World War II.
But I'm saying, do you think, like, if do you feel like if any of the candidates got in office, like say they already got,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in that spot of being a president, even if Biden was still in, like, who do you think out of all three would probably have us in like the messiest situations if they got in office?
And Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, cause he did. He retarded. You ever heard him talk?
Yeah,
He be like,
he just old. He's very it's
that's not just
ridiculous.
Trump is old. He's old too. But
But
he got dementia or something or like Alzheimer's. He not right.
yeah, he fucked
So,
up.
like the
I ain't
other
gonna- I ain't
countries,
gonna say
they be like tricking his ass like in meetings and shit, and be picking on him and shit. Like hell no, his ass be falling off of bikes and tripping and shit. Like hell, you can't be leading the country, shorty. He gonna fall asleep on the button and kill all us. All the missiles gonna start taking off.
I think that the election is a joke right now, and I just can't take them serious for real. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even want to vote.
I don't know. I don't know. It's exciting. I can't wait to see what happens on shorty. I think it's gonna be. I think if Trump get back in, if he give me some stimmies, you know what I'm saying, I'll be cool. Because I think the president shit really don't affect us, like you said at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? What we need to start doing is voting, like that shit that affect us, like our aldermen, our governors, our mayors, shit that motherfuckers get our sidewalks and shit fixed. Then worry about that shit on shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double down on shit because the shit that they be up there playing, we sitting here entertaining and watching. Like, yeah, all y'all look like some fucking goofies up there.
For sure.
But I feel like Trump, a lot of people have more, like you have more vision of, because you have more vision of what he's going to do, because if Trump say he want to do something or push for something, that's what he gonna stand on it. You feel me? So I feel like that win more people over too. Like, well, at least I'm aware of what, like, at least I know what he gonna do. The other motherfuckers, you really don't know. So if that's why when Biden was in it, I would have definitely voted for Trump. But now that Kamala came along, and I'm just like, you know what? I didn't even never even know who this lady was.
And then we'll put it on the icing on the cake. For me, they tried to kill that man. Biden and Kamala did, because ain't no way y'all got spaceships and taking pictures of the moon and shit, and ain't nobody see this white boy on the roof. But the people in the crowd like, hey, it's somebody on the roof.
Yeah.
The police like, la 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 on shore. They just let the man
I
shoot.
feel like it was staged, to be honest.
Man,
That's my honest
that shit was
opinion.
a setup on
It
shore.
looked it
No way. Let me try to climb up on the roof. As soon as I touch a ladder, it be like boom on shore.
Right. Ain't no way he just got through like
Shorty. It was people in the crowd that was like, hey, it's somebody on the roof. Like,
that shit was
minutes
funny.
before the shot went off on shore. They're like, nah, we need him out of there on shore. Yeah, all that shit like war games on shore. I'd be cool on that shit for real. But yeah, man, take care of your people, take care of your family, man.
Sure.
In other news, how many bottles of baby oil have you had in your home at one time?
You funny as
Oh, shorty. I had to think about that shit. I done had like 2 on shorty. I done had we had baby.
I love baby oil.
Right, and then I see they came out with the shea butter baby oil on shorty. So motherfucker, I done had 2 at one time before.
Yeah.
And then if you got a new baby in the crib, you got a few bottles around this bitch on shorty.
Baby oil, gel, all that shit. Like, this nigga, but let's not get on Diddy, because it's insane. He's insane. Like, no.
That shit. Yeah, that's what I was talking to somebody, and they was like,
He was out here acting
They was like Diddy freaky as
crazy.
hell.
He freaky as hell.
That's more than freaky shorty. That's something
Let's
else.
be
That's
honest.
something. I'm freaky shorty. I ain't never thought no shit like it.
Be honest. Yes.
I don't know what that is on shorty.
His ass a goofy.
On shorty. So what was your reaction when you heard that he was actually arrested? Like, did you know like he had like people was suing
I
him for
don't
shit
know
like
shit
that?
about that man.
They was trying to, so people was already suing him, and that's what made the police like
On
come
his
get
get
him,
on his ass.
come get him on shorty. So they charged him with hiring like male and female prostitutes
Yeah, I heard that.
and
He a goofy.
orchestrating
Yeah.
what they do. Like, hey, you get right there, you on shorty.
He was orchestrating that shit
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, definitely wrong.
He's
On
a
shorty.
goofy.
And then from allegedly was like giving them his girl,
Yeah.
like, and then this nigga just sit in the corner and pleasure himself.
Mm-mm.
Like, that ain't freaky. That's some weird shit on shorty. What? Man, was you?
Cause you don't really want these bitches. You want this nigga. You gay as shit for what everybody.
Yeah, that's why. That's yeah.
If you
That's
heard
what
another
motherfucker said.
shit in his tank
Right
anyway.
on shorty.
Everybody do that.
That's what it is. It wasn't even about the bitch on shorty. But then outside of that too, the man had guns. I don't know. So
Of course.
somebody caught.
What?
Right, of course, but not of course. When you got guns with the serial number scraped off, on shorty, you ain't no felon.
Yeah.
What you got dirty guns for?
Yeah.
On shorty. And high capacity automatic guns in California. On shorty, that shit is highly illegal. On shorty. That's another thing. Why did he? On shorty. But no, not even that. Allegedly, he did pop somebody. He popped the dude in the club in New York and J-Lo took the gun for him. That's allegedly. That's alleged. And then
See, I don't know
he
shit.
blew up Kid Cudi car for talking to Cassie. He threw a cocktail bomb in his car, and blew it up.
And he be wild. He be acting real bad out here.
On
But,
shorty. That's what money make motherfuckers do.
yeah,
Shit.
I was just gonna say he a rich man. Shit, they and it's man. Look, they were ain't too different miles, and they shit be stinking.
That shit
For
real
real,
different, shorty.
they shit. They
Shit
they
like
they
that.
they
I ain't even
they be having
heard of
real
no
shit
shit like
going
that.
on.
On shorty. Motherfuckers said they was in that bitch
That's
for
some
2
weird.
days
That's
off
weird
drugs.
ass shit.
That's definitely weird.
Like,
Oh, shorty. Then, did you see the video of him attacking Cassie?
yeah,
What was your reaction to that? Did
he
you
bogus as hell.
did did you when you see stuff like that from artists, like them being in like the public eye doing shit
I
like
wasn't
that?
that surprised though.
Do you ever does that affect like how you consume their art? Like, do you like stop listening to their music or
No,
watching their movies and stuff like
no.
that?
But I just be like, yeah, he looked like a bitch ass nigga because he was a bitch ass nigga for doing that. Like you a goofy,
Mm-hmm.
but that didn't shock me though. It was just like,
Mm-hmm. For sure.
yeah.
So when do you like you mentioned like that don't affect so you still listen to R. Kelly and shit?
That's a real question.
I listened to him on my way here.
I love R. Kelly.
Mm,
I'm never gonna stop listening to R. Kelly.
never.
Hell no.
Mm.
Like,
I ain't never really listened to him anyway because I don't really listen to
R.
R and
Kelly,
B.
that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't play it all day or no shit like that. But what? I'll bump some R. Kelly all day. You feel me? Like, hell yeah.
For sure, for sure. All right, cool. So in other news, did you see Sexy Red lip gloss lineup?
I did.
What's your thoughts on stuff like that? Do you think stuff like that is good for like, you know what I'm saying, to portray like as like black women, like you got that platform and that's the type of shit you want to put out? Cause you know the kids see that shit too. So.
I don't feel like that's the type of woman that I am, but if that works for her and her fan base and what she's promoting to make whatever money, because she might not even, I mean, if that's what she want to do, that's what's bringing her bread in, shit.
Mm.
I ain't judging, but to like for me, like I wouldn't. I don't like. I didn't like the names that she had for them. Like I feel like she could have did them a different way, but that's just my opinion. Like who am I to tell you what you know your brand like that shit really sell for her.
Yeah.
Like Sexy Red is really in her bag right now. So like I ain't no hating ass bitch. So but that like if it was me, like no, I wouldn't like say or do certain shit that Sexy Red ass be doing. But she just be being funny and shit sometimes. I think.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about her music? Like, do you listen to her music? Or are you a fan of that?
If it's on, yeah. Like I play her, and then when I'm working out, sometimes I listen to her music. Yeah, like yeah.
What other female artists do you listen to? Like female.
Summer Walker. I listen to uh like old Nicki.
Damn, you don't fuck with new Nick?
I ain't listen to half of that shit.
What happened?
Man,
She ain't the
I'm
go
just
no
not
more.
that much of a like I'm not. I don't be starstruck. Like I just like if I like I don't know like old Nicki, her music like it really was that. Like the new Nicki, her whole vibe, like I don't like it to the point where I don't even wanna
You know that? Well, you know it's
go look
crazy.
into that type
You
of album.
know that old Nicki? That's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's writing that shit.
I still listen to Lil Wayne.
That's what it is. Wayne start writing raps.
Yeah,
Word.
I mean, but Nicki can rap though. Nicki be in her bag too. What?
Man, I'm just talking.
I be on
I don't even
some.
know. I just laugh, y'all. Don't believe shit I'm on his.
My ass getting old. I be listening to all the little chill shit,
Mm-hmm.
like old R&B,
Mm-hmm.
like the niggas that be rapping, like I listen to some of them though. Like they shit like I listen to them, especially when I'm working out, they be having me turned
Mm-hmm.
like Boston. I love NBA Youngboy, I always love NBA Youngboy music. Um uh, who else? I be listening to Skilla, he pretty decent. I fuck with some of his music too. Um there's a couple artists though, they be having me turned. I can't even think about it off the top of my head.
Do,
Um
do you be following like the hip hop news and stuff? Like you been following like the Dolph case and stuff?
Yeah, that was sad. That was sad.
Yeah.
That was sad. I feel like Rich Homie Quan shit was sad too.
Yeah.
Like that shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
Quan, that shit was
That
crazy.
shit is
Sure.
crazy.
Quan a part of my life when and like one folks outside without shit to do, just riding around summer nights. I'm sure
Yeah,
that was it. That was
he
definitely
was just yeah. That's crazy. I'm sorry. They say he was still just he had just did a show. I'm like damn, his shit still like you play his song right now today. That shit still slap. Like that shit
yeah
still
for sure.
that shit be how you in your mode.
Yeah. Do they say what it officially was that killed him?
No, I don't think so.
Mhm. Yeah. So
If they did, was it? I think was it just
I
cause
heard
he
it was an
popped a pill?
OD, but I ain't heard like what it was, like if it was like fentanyl
They didn't. I
or
don't
shit
think
like
they
that.
said. I don't think they said. But yeah,
Mhm.
heaps high. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like maybe he was ODing when the brother supposedly saw him on the phone
Mm.
because that's a sign of like OD.
I ain't even watch all like that shit. I be
I
needing
didn't watch it, but
time. I be needing
they just
time.
gave
Like
that
I ain't
like
listen to the
information
911
online.
call. I ain't listen. I ain't watch the funeral. I ain't see the DC speech on
I
short.
didn't watch the funeral, but I did watch a couple speeches on my way home.
I be needing time for shit like that, short. Like I still ain't like when Kobe died on short. I could not on short. I was at work like trying to get the confirmation. Like once I got confirmation, I could not
I feel like
watch
death
no
is just
Kobe.
weird. Period. Like that shit is weird as hell. Like what?
How you deal how do you deal with death? Like me personally, if it's not like direct family, I don't really like deal with like people in my. I've been in my job so long, especially through COVID. Like people that passed away and people at the
Hmm.
job be going to like you going to the funeral. I'm like hell no, I'm sure.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I don't deal with death if if it's not somebody that's like really close to me. But if we talking about the death that's like been like family or like if it was a close friend or some shit, what that shit'll fuck me up.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
you feel me? That's how I deal with it. Like I just be fucked up. Like what you mean? I love you. Where you go? Like no, you supposed to be right here.
Mhm.
That's just me. Period. Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't think I would deal with death. No type of death that's like close to me, important to me, that I value. Not well, but people just dying. I be realizing that it's life. Like you'll think about their situation like, dang, that's crazy, or dang, that's weird. But no,
Yeah,
it's life.
yeah, for sure. Um, when I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit, but we can switch the topic. Still talking about like the rappers and what's going on, not what's going on, but I don't know if you're familiar like with like the rappers in the city. It's been like a lot of rappers that been like coming up real fast and then dying real young. Like, do you see that shit like stuff like as a woman? You know what I'm saying? And I know you got a son, right? Like, do
Mhm.
you allow him to like? Do you monitor like certain shit that he listen to, like as far as the music and the video games and shit like that, or is it pretty much?
Um, I do. I do. I can say I do monitor. Like I know what my baby listen to. And I do let him listen to rap. I'm not gonna say I don't let him listen to rap. I do let him listen to rap. I got a really smart kid, and I'm pretty sure he know not to play with me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
he's
you're
really
right.
smart, and he's not a bad child. He's not one of them kids that disobey his mother, or I see certain things in him, and I've embedded certain things in him where I'm confident to know that my son will be, molded into the man that he needs to be by the time he needs to be making his own decisions, or he decides he will, because I mean y'all do it at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Y'all be trying to hop off the porch early and shit. And I do have a son. He's highly favored. Like a lot of people love him. He's that kid. So um, I think he gonna be straight.
Do you when you see like the shit that's going on in the city with like the shorties with the guns and shit, do you be like fearful for yourself? Like when you move around the city and y'all do shit like that, do you feel safe in Chicago?
Do I feel safe in Chicago? I don't feel. It's crazy because I would say like, not hell no, Chicago not safe, but this my hometown. I
You
feel
feel me?
safe.
So
What do you mean?
that's why
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
feel
said.
safe. This home.
Especially when I be outside, I'm finna go back out west where I feel safe.
Yeah.
What you talking about? What's really?
Like if you from, the hood out west Chicago, you know, even shit out south, you know what to and what to
Yeah.
not do.
Right.
You feel me? You know which way to go, which way not to go. You feel me? If you see a crazy out they mad motherfucker on the train or some shit, or you get out your car, motherfucker off, maybe he's schizophrenic, you ain't finna just
Yeah.
be dumb to the situation, you feel me? Like, so I feel like people, we knowledgeable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's dangerous out here, because
Yeah.
sometimes it's wrong place, wrong time, but other than that, like,
That wrong place, wrong time shit just reminded me about them people on the train. I don't know if you seen that when dude 5 o'clock in the morning smoking people on the
that's
train.
crazy. That's
Boy,
insane.
insane. Like you could just be on the sleep on the train sleep and wake
And
up
all
dead.
three of them will sleep.
Just be sleep
And
and
I was
just
just thinking, like,
nah. All three. The first one was sleep. The rest of them was faking sleep. Fuck you talking about? On sure, them
get the
shots got
fuck
the
up out of here.
what? Them shots got the going on, boy. You ain't sleep.
No,
You
see,
don't want
look,
that sleep.
that's what
On
I
sure,
said. See, that's
you
what I was.
want that
That's what
sleep.
I was
On
thinking. I'm
sure.
like, hold
If
on, cause
anything, that third motherfucker was up. Fuck you talking about? On
how do
shorty.
y'all not hear that somebody's letting off
On
shots?
shorty. No, that first motherfucker was asleep. On shorty. But hell no, motherfucker. Hold on.
Oh, my mom, cause
On
you had
shorty.
you
Ain't
just heard
nobody
that shit. You ain't
right.
just sleeping
And I'm
through
not
no
thinking they
gunshot.
not thinking he finna come. He probably think, all right, you got a problem with him, but he just smoked the rest of us on shorty. Like, damn.
That shit crazy.
Type shit. Like it be weird, freaky shit
Rick,
happening in that
I swear to God.
on shore. And I'm glad like Chicago don't got like no problem. Like we got a problem with shootings happening outside the
Mhm.
school, but I'm glad we ain't got like that problem. Like I ain't got no problems with my
Yeah, we
daughter
don't got no
being
problem
in the
like that,
school and
but
motherfucking running in that bitch and just shooting everybody on shorty. That's what I'll be. That's why I don't be quick
we
to go to the suburbs and other states and shit. Cause Chicago got its problems, but it's certain shit that we ain't
it's
got to
certain
worry
shit
about.
that you could we immune to it. If you was from the other place, you would be immune to that too.
I couldn't be. I couldn't. I'd be sick. After my
Yeah,
daughter have a school shooting,
cause we ain't
she
cut
gotta
like
go
that.
to a school with
I ain't
metal
gonna lie,
detectors now.
Chicago, we be going through our shit, but we be knowing
Yeah.
some shit
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
definitely been through some shit as a shorty, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that was due to, you know what I'm saying, me not having like no male figure that really showed me the ropes, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like I learned a lot of shit about being a man from other men in the streets and
yeah,
music and video games and movies and shit. Not video games, but music and movies and shit, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I think that's where a lot of the crazy shit come from. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of men don't know how to deal with their emotions. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? And that's where a lot of that shit come from. You see these videos of these men killing women, killing women on video and beating. I seen there was one video, dude. He was like, I couldn't even watch the video, but he like came in the room with her and was like had a gun out. Allegedly, he was like beating her with a gun or some shit. But this shit is online, and it's like the crazy shit on. How do you feel about everything that's online now? Like with the Facebook, check the comments shit. Is people dead? Fucking like everything is like over accessible.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that happens on the internet. I feel like, the internet is it's the internet, The internet is made for exposure, partially made for exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see you used to just have to research certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see everything. You feel me? Or is it that we're like older now and we're more aware of what we see?
No,
Too.
it's definitely more out there now.
It's a they I feel like they promote a lot of shit on the internet now.
I remember being a kid. I can't remember the name of the website, but it was a website that you had to go to see like dead people, to see like videos of people killing themselves or people dying, people that got hit by trains. It was like
Well, that type of stuff was always on YouTube though. I can say that.
no, that
Yes, it
stuff is not on
was.
YouTube.
Yes, it was.
That stuff I watch you is not like it is. Like you gotta go on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things. YouTube is uncut, but I'm talking about even Facebook.
You said.
It's a video on Facebook
Mhm.
of a man alive. They cut his face off while he's still alive, cut his heart out while it's still pumping, cut a piece of his heart out and eat it. Or his blood squirting on his body. He's still alive. You can't watch it on YouTube. I'm sure. And all I had to do was check the comments. They cut his face off while he's still alive.
I heard what you said, but that what the fuck?
Crazy. And that's these people. Not I ain't racist them, but that's them Venezuelans that they sending over here. Like the Venezuelans that's coming over here. You know,
So do you think we gonna go to war with them?
it's gonna be a lot of. I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing, but they gonna lose.
They gonna lose.
Yeah, they gonna lose. The only thing is, like somebody brought to my attention, like the police may be giving them guns. Cause when they was down here at the police
Why
station,
did you think the police gonna get them some guns?
my home when they was down here at the police station on Madison, down the street at 15th District, they had the tent city out there. My homie, he was like working with like the community program type shit right on Madison and Central. So he like, see, they coming down to the stores, they coming down to the corners, panhandling and shit. And he like, yeah, the migrant shorties got to switch.
Right.
I'm like, you flogging. He like, no, they got to switch. They was testing out in the alley. When it was intense, they had to switch on shorty. And one switch ain't gonna be enough though. But
I just know they ass everywhere.
yeah,
And
and
them bitches.
they
They gave them bitches our money. Cause why our money?
yeah,
At? What the fuck is our money?
you know what they did. Your people
Like
did
what?
that.
Why our money?
Your
At?
people did that.
Ain't nothing
Kamala
about
and
me.
them
That's
did
why
that.
I'm not voting for them one
They
day.
did. Kamala did that so they can get that vote. I mean, we finna let y'all in the country. We're gonna give y'all all this money, and then we're gonna let y'all vote. And y'all better know who to vote for, cause
Shit, my
white
vote.
buddy gonna put y'all out as soon as he get in this bitch on shorty.
I had to start doing my research on her.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think I ain't got enough time. I'm just see how it end, man. But I definitely appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can anticipate to see more. Even though you've been a staple on my show since I pretty much started. Like I think your first show, I don't even think it was nothing on that wall. I don't think it was on Shorty.
No, wait. I don't think so.
I think it was probably like odd pictures and shit. It wasn't like no symmetry or nothing to it. It was some goofy shit going on.
It's crazy because I just seen the other day.
I'm sure.
But I can't remember what. I think the wall was definitely different.
Yeah, the walls are probably different every time you came. That's like how, you know what I'm saying. Even though
Period.
I just yeah for sure you got like the evolution. So, before you slide, let the people know if you want. Yeah, let them people know where they can find you, where they can find you on social media.
They can follow me on Instagram. I think my IG name is
I could just put it in the description for
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Cut that part out because this is horrible.
You talking about she gonna have me doing all type of surgery this interview.
Yeah.
Shorty.
I'm just finna say the whole fucking name.
I'm sure. But nah, yeah, links in the description, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute. Gangster.
You said
Gang.
what?